This book summary is brought to you by Rory, the curator of betterselfbooks.co.uk, the home of self-help and nature books for healing, clarity, and soulful growth. If you enjoy thoughtful content about well-being and personal development, please support the channel by liking this video and subscribing. It really helps these videos to reach people who might need them. Now, let's jump straight into it. This video explores a book called Find Your Strength, a workbook for the highly sensitive. There are some people who feel things deeply. Sounds, moods, words, atmosphere, the emotional temperature of a room. For them, life can be rich and beautiful, but it can also be overwhelming. And what makes this book stand out is that it doesn't treat sensitivity as something to fix. It treats it as something to understand, work with, and eventually draw strength from. Highly sensitive people often process the world more deeply. They notice subtleties. They feel emotions strongly. They can be creative, empathetic, intuitive, and perceptive. But without the right tools, those same qualities can turn into overstimulation, self-doubt, emotional exhaustion, and the feeling of being too much for the world. This workbook takes a very gentle, practical approach. It helps you recognize how sensitivity shows up in your own life, how it affects your thoughts, relationships, energy, and boundaries, and how to start building a healthier relationship with it. Rather than pushing you to toughen up, the book focuses on strengthening your inner foundations, things like emotional awareness, self-compassion, personal limits, and nervous system care. It encourages reflection, journaling, and small exercises that help you understand your responses instead of judging them. If this sounds like something that could genuinely support you, this book is available at betterselfbooks.co.uk with the link in the description. A central message that runs quietly through the book is that sensitivity becomes much harder when it's misunderstood. When you don't know why you react the way you do, everything feels personal, random, or wrong. But when you begin to understand your inner wiring, things soften. You recover more quickly. You stop fighting yourself. You start working with who you actually are. The workbook helps shift the story from "I'm too sensitive" to "I'm sensitive, and I'm learning how to care for that." And that shift changes everything. It opens the door to clearer communication, kinder self-talk, better boundaries, and a steadier sense of emotional safety. If you are someone who feels deeply, notices everything, or carries more emotional weight than you'd like, this book offers something quietly powerful, a way to build strength without losing softness. Because sensitivity, when supported, doesn't make life smaller. It makes it richer, steadier, and more true to who you are.